Good morning and happy Easter Sunday. I'm continuing to buy and sell all the time. It's been 2 weeks since I put out the last video, and it's been a great 2 week period. I'm going to be receiving a check for $1,400 a direct deposit into my savings account or checking account this Tuesday for the last week's sales on eBay. $1,400. The week before, I think it was $600. So things are going great. I would like to mention I'm going to be editing myself again for a while. I spent $100 to have last week's video done, and it's really just like $100 out of my pocket, so there's no return on it for me at this point. I'm going to have to do it myself. Some of the highlights of this episode that you're going to see right now are a stained glass window that I bought for $20 and sold for $100. There was a Joan Rivers pin. I went to a sale on a Sunday morning 2 weeks ago. Bought a bunch of Heidi Daus jewelry and some Joan Rivers jewelry, and each pin cost $10. There was one for $5. I sold one pin for $142.50. There was a Wagner waffle iron. There will be a Wagner waffle iron, and I paid $100 for it, and it sold for $295. Unfortunately, the buyer was unhappy with it when he got it. It had a little bit of carbon on it that I didn't get off, and rather than fix it himself, he thought he'd send it back at my expense. So unfortunately, I have it back, and it's back on eBay. But that'll happen. The best thing you'll see on this video is the watchmaker's tools I bought. I paid $5 for those at a garage sale. It wasn't even an estate sale. And those sold for $175. Can't beat that with a stick. 6:30 Saturday morning. Time to get out there and make some money. Hey there, it's Saturday and I'm back from shopping. I've got everything laid out here on the table that I picked up today. I had a decent day, finally. 2 bottles of wine that were free. That one there makes me a little nervous because it doesn't have the plastic, but we'll see. They were free, how can you go wrong? I got this cool jewelry box. It looks like a desk. Never seen one quite like it. I really like that. I got that for $20, and let's see, something else came with it. Okay, I think it was, actually I got it for $45, but we're going to allocate $20 to that. The rest of it was $25. These trucks, 4 trucks there, and the ventriloquist doll, so $5 a piece on those. I picked up a big old fishing reel and a caster set and this Revereware box, empty, for $25. The chair, see the chair in the back there? I can't decide if it's really all that old. And the fainting couch. The fainting couch is about 30 inches long, so they're child size to say the least. I got those for $30. My doll's falling apart. Stained glass and the plate were $20. This plate is Egret, and it's the Birds of America by Audubon. And miscellaneous little tin here, moth killer. The sterling was $15 and $12, $27 for that. And then I picked up this Gerber knife, $1. That's it for today. Well, I'm back from beating the bushes here on a Friday, and I had to work for it today. Took me longer than usual to come home with some treasures. Let's see, I'm going to start with what I bought first, and that would be the Coleman lantern. It's another red, old red 200 or 220 lantern. I got that for 20, and I got this jewelry, several pieces of sterling, old antique looking sterling jewelry. That was $5 for everything. Let's see now. Then I picked up this piece of Pyrex. It's a Friendship divided casserole that cost $10. I picked up this knife at a sale. Actually, that was part of this jewelry, and it's not sterling. I thought it was marked sterling, but it's not. Still, it's a nice old knife, but not worth anything to speak of. And then I picked up some airplane goodies, model airplane. I got this field box full of things, including a engine, and I picked up the airplane. Seen better days. I'm going to try and see if I can make it look right, so at least somebody can use it for decoration. I'll probably strip the engines and sell those separately, and then sell the airplane locally here separately as a decoration piece. You know, I don't think the airplane itself is worth much, maybe 20, 25 bucks if I'm lucky, but the engines could be worth 50 a piece, I would say. And then the box has got some things. There's a controller here that looks complete. I don't really know. I've got to investigate that a little further. And then here's another old controller. Some literature that goes with everything. And I got the airplane and the engines and the components for $75. And then the last thing I got was this book. Nice old book. Ed McGivern's book on fast and fancy revolver shooting and police training, 1938. It's first edition. It's cool. It's got old revolvers and shooting techniques. I'm guessing that'll be worth at least 25. One that sold, which was signed, went for 1 1/4 or something close to it. They took a bid or an offer, it didn't say. And the last thing I got was this booklet of CDs. There are at least, gosh, I'm guessing there's at least 100 in there, maybe 2. There's 8 per page. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking there's probably at least 150. We'll say 150. I got that whole thing for 25 bucks, and there's some nice CDs in there. There's some classical music I'm gonna part out, but there's a lot of rock and roll and my kind of music, so I'm gonna keep those. I'm getting ready to ship off this Shimano TLD Star 1530 reel. I paid $10 for it, and it sold for $39.99. I'm getting ready to pack up these 2 items that I just sold on eBay. The aluminum pot is by Wagner. It sold for $38, and I paid $5 for it. The clamp-on grinder wheel, I paid $5 for that, and it sold for $20. I've got 3 items I'm going to be shipping here momentarily, and I got the Harley oil can. It sold on eBay for $15.50, and I paid $1.50. Then the pliers here sold. They're made in Germany, and I paid $2 for those, and sold for $18.50 on eBay. Then the last and best thing today is this Marshall specialty tool set for jewelers and for watchmaking. I got that last Saturday at it was really a garage sale, $5. I knew that was going to be a good buy. Oh boy. Anyways, it sold for $175. Still in Largo, and it looks like this place is just loaded. Look at the CDs. There's hundreds of CDs. I just bought some the other day. I bought a whole collection for 25 bucks. It was a great deal. I like the wallets. Might have to try and buy this one. Oh my gosh, there's more. Look at them all. There's hundreds. This lady has to move. She's gonna lose the house is the story. She loves her mugs. There's hundreds of mugs here too. Holy smokes. I've only got a few minutes. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh yeah, we're liking that. Bicycles, lounge chairs. Oh, look at the backyard. Holy smokes, this is amazing. Another day and another table full of treasures. Sunday, I went out and picked these items up this morning. This was Heidi Daus jewelry, D-A-U-S. I've had it before and did pretty well with it. And so I saw all this morning and picked it all up. Some of it's Joan Rivers. That watch there's Joan Rivers. I think that one's Joan Rivers. I think that one's Joan Rivers. The rest are Heidi Daus. And then another sleeve of CDs, which was $2. Whole bunch of rock and roll and country. I'll keep the ones I want and try and move along the rest. 2 frying pans. One's unmarked. One's a Griswold with number 8 with a large logo. And then my wife was out and she saw this piece here that she liked. It's signed by Cherry or Sherry Bloom. We're gonna put that on eBay and see what it does. She paid $1 for that. I paid $135 for all this jewelry. There was 13 pieces at $10 a piece and 1 piece at $5. I bought these pans for $5 a piece and the CDs were $2. Well, call me crazy, but I just bought these sconces from my friend for a lot of money. But they are beautiful and hopefully worth a lot more money. I also bought this sterling silver charger. We'll see. Scrap value on that's around $400, but it's maybe a more collectible item. We're going to put it on eBay and see. I'll tell you what I paid for these if I make a profit. And then I bought these frying pans, $40 for the 2 pans and the lid. I just pulled these pans out of the oven and I'm pretty proud of them, so I'm going to show you how they came out. Really beautiful. One of my best batches here in a while. So if you're interested in doing this yourself, go back and look at my earlier video about how I clean my cast iron. Hi everybody. It has been another fantastic day of picking. One of the best I've had in a long time. To start off this morning, I picked up these two fishing poles with reels. One is a Daiwa, nice reel. I paid $15 a piece for these with the poles. I'll take off the reels and sell those separately. This one here is a Abu Garcia. Let's see, after that I stopped at a sale and I found these two lamps or lanterns with candles. Those were $10 a piece. And after that I ended up going to another estate sale down in Seminole, and it was another huge sterling silver day. I got all this except for these two watches. I did buy those at the first sale. Those were $2 a piece, and this bracelet, so I got $6 in those pieces. Now the rest of this came from an estate sale in Seminole, and it cost me $350. But look at what I got. It's just terrific. Every piece is marked either sterling or 925. These are bracelets, a couple of pendants, necklaces here, and then cuffs. Look at all the cuffs, bracelets. This one here is an elephant, and it's very heavy. The average cost on these is about $11, and some of them are marked 100 or 150 or 2. You know, these two pieces are not marked, but I bought them anyways because they were so unique. Then after that I went to one more sale and I picked up this Mason's Bible, Holman Bible, Masonic edition. Let's see, I paid $35 for the Bible in the bank and then another $12 for the plane. So figure $10 for the Bible, $25 for the cast iron bank, and $12 for the plane. The plane is a Bailey corrugated bottom. Great day. I'm getting ready to ship out this piece of Pyrex. I paid $10. It sold for $23.50. So after commission, I doubled my money, made about $10 on it. Back from another very productive morning of picking here in Pinellas. First sale I went to, I picked up these pieces of jewelry. The rings were $1 a piece. The sweater pin was $3. It looks like it could be silver, and it's in excellent condition. Let's see now, at that same sale I picked up this. It's a planter and a lamp. It was I guess it came up from Miami sometime, but it looks like it's probably 40s vintage, and I looked it up online before I bought it. Two people are asking $1,200 for the same thing. I got it for $20. Of course it may not sell for $1,200, but if it comes anywhere close, even half, I'll be more than happy. Okay, then I went to a sale and got these items here. $2 for the brand new DeWalt chalk line. They're $20 new, and $2 for this watch. It's a Armatron, nice looking watch, $2. Another sale I stopped at, I picked up these items, $4 for everything you see here. This is a Roper Whitney punch set. It was 50 cents, and a new one costs $100 These are going for about $35 online though. Everything else here I picked up grand total of $4. I'm going to use the light. These are brass finials or something decorative. I like them, they're heavy. And then 2 pairs of scissors, so 50 cents a piece and $1 for the lamp. Picked up this big pen Senator on pole. Pole doesn't do me any good. I just buy them for the reels. It's a Pen Senator 6/0. It was $5. Okay, then another sale I went to, I spent 50 cents on the piece of fabric. I'm going to use that for my new backdrop when I'm doing photography. And this bag here was $1 for everything in it. There's a watch in there. There's something in the box, I think. Maybe not. I guess that's what's in the box. But there's 2 watches, and the whole thing was $1. I went back to see the fellow that had the nice jewelry. He was still selling, and I picked this whole package up here for $50. It's Coco Chanel. Whether or not it's all real or any of it's real, we don't know. There are knockoffs. This is Coco Chanel. This is a interesting watch. It's called, I can't read it. It says on the back it's a D Cesar, and we don't know what it is yet. He didn't know. I'm gonna have to research that, but according to him, if it's real, it's worth about $1,000, but I have my doubts. Anyways, I got the earrings, a nice ring, and this is marked Tiffany. Whether or not that's real is another story, but it should be silver anyways. And then this bag of goodies here was in there too. That whole thing was, gosh, it was part of the $50, so, I mean, that right there looks like it's gold. Another great morning. So I think you remember last Sunday I was at a sale and I picked up a bunch of Heidi Daus jewelry. That's D-A-U-S. I'm not exactly sure where it's made, but it's very gaudy. And I got this last Sunday. I got these for an average of $10 each. They were actually asking $10 a piece, and I paid $5 for one. As of right now, they're coming off of eBay today, and they're still getting bids. These items are the ones that do not have bids. There's 4 pieces there that still have nothing. So I'm going to lump those together when we're done and just offer them as a lot. However, these pieces here are up to $381. Not bad considering I paid $135. And they're still getting bids. I'm getting ready to ship out this Gerber knife that I bought for $1. It sold for $30. So that's wonderful. Here's the state of the shed. It's still overflowing. There's those sconces I bought. Paid too much money for those. I'll never get my money out of those, I'm afraid. But make it up with something else. These items here are on eBay right now and have bids. There's a few things there. Still got, oh, you know, 200-300 cast iron pans if anybody needs one. Stereo speakers, gumball machine, stuff. Look at it all. Whew. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of another exciting video. I know if you've made it this far, you're a truly devoted person. Thank you. I want to just say, if I can do this, so can you. And the world is full of one man's junk, which is somebody else's treasure. All you got to do is get out there and find it, resell it. Good luck.